عم ابراهيم الجامد، محمد ابراهيم الاجمد. هو انا طالع محشش كده ليه؟ يا لهوي. لا مؤاخذة لا مؤاخذة، واكل ام علي بقى بسكر زيادة مش شايف قدامي. التحلية ضربت في المخيخ. ايه الاخبار يا محمد؟ عامل ايه؟ حبيبي ياب، حبيبي. ايه الاخبار؟ كله تمام. انا زي الفل اهو، مش شايف قدامي والله. فتح يعني، محضر الاستريم من الساعة 6 وعامل الاستريم الساعة 6. لقيت ام علي قدامي، ضعفت ضعفت والله ضعفت، فقلت بقى ايه، فاهم انت، انتهز الفرصة وامسك واقعد اكل بالمعلقة وكده وبقالي ساعتين قاعد مفخد. بحاول ثواني نجيب النضارة ونيجي. ثواني 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 ثواني. يا لهوي، انا زي الفل. قول قول سكر زيادة، مع انها عايز انام. لا فيتامين عين لا، فيتامين عين لا. استنى نبلع لنا كده بق المية كده، بعد كده ايه نبتدي. و بس كده، عايزين لنا 24 ساعة كده ولا حاجة. اللعبة ده انا كنت قاعد بلعبها من شوية، والله كنت قاعد بلعبها من شوية، بس كنت قاعد بلعبها من شوية بقى ايه. عملت كاركتر جديد سميته عنتين محلة، فقعدت العب بقى، فاهم انت، جريت كل حاجة لحد ما هوصل لحد الحتة اللي احنا واقفين فيها. انا عايز العب اللعبة، انا من البارح وانا في الشارع عايز العب اللعبة. حتى البارح يعني ما شفتش الماتش قوي، انا عارف اللي فيها كده كده. ماشي، نفتح البتاعات ونقدم نفسنا للناس. ثانية كده. شيل ايه، شيل دي، ابعد دي. الشعر مظبوط، كل حاجة مظبوطة، كل حاجة مظبوطة. ماشي، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نبتدي. السلام عليكم، ازيكم يا شباب، عاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا كويسين وبخير. النهارده ستريم جديد، تراث هوجورتس، او هوجورتس ليجاسي. شوف بقى حسب انت بتلعبها عربي ولا انجليزي، فدي ليك انت. المهم، النهارده هنكمل بقى باقي اللعبة. هنجري شوية في الستوري، ونجري شوية طبعا في سايد كويستات، مش هنقعد نلف بقى وننبهر والكلام ده. نخش في اللعبة. متنساش طبعا اللايك والسبسكرايب والشير، واهم حاجة يعني طبعا ان الشورتات تعجبكم، والحاجة في بتاع اللي هو التيك توك ده يعجبكم. فتنسوناش بقى دعم بقى كده، ودلعونا، دلعونا بالدعم. هو الدعم ده مش عايزين بقى حاجات تانية غير الدعم، اللي هو اللايك المتين والسبسكرايب الحنين بس. يلا بينا نبتدي، يلا بينا. بسم الله. بس بص، نفخت كده، فاهم انت. الصوت تمام صح؟ الفيس كام تمام ولا نقرب شوية؟ هو الزوم على اخره الصراحة. كله زي الفل. يلا بينا نبتدي. خش على الجيم. بس الصوت اللعبة بس يظهر عشان الناس تسمع. اقرب سيكا. يا لهوي من عينيا، ثواني. شوفوا القمر ده. اي كده تمام. انا لازم اقعد افخد برضه يعني فاهم. فين الدراع؟ الدراع اهو. فين التليفون؟ كده تمام. ماشي، نتوكل على الله نبتدي اللعبة. سليمان منعم تفضل معانا يا اخي. طبعا الستريم اللي فات كان فيه زي كات سين كده. راحوا اللي هم الثلاثة اللي كانوا باينين في الاول دول اللي هم عارفين السحر القديم. راحوا طبعا وظبطوا الناس القرية اسمها ايه دي، مطر بقى وبتاع، وخلوا القرية تبقى احسن حاجة. وفي بنت شافتهم، البنت اللي شافتهم دي شكلها كده من الناس العامة. ففي حوارات. فكل ده لسه الستوري يعني ايه مبانتش حقيقتها قوي يعني. فاهم انت؟ المفروض بقى ايه؟
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
بس يا ولاد
I'm most pleased.
المفروض نمشي منين؟ ايه ده يا معلم؟ كانت جامدة اوي كده، خلتنا مش فاكرين حاجة. ايه ده انت اتفرجت عليها بقى؟ ماشي. عايز العب بصلاحية ربنا وقاعد ماسك نفسي. عارف مش على بعض على اللعبة، عايز اقعد العب كده. اجري يا عم سليمان يا منعم. ده احنا داخلين على خناقة دلوقتي. استنى. علم الأعشاب. علم الأعشاب. شوف بقى اللي هي النبتة اللي بتقعد تصرخ وتصوت دي. الله، ايه المكان الحلو ده.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
وردتي انت شايفانا ايه؟
We do look forward to growing together.
وردة.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
مش عارف
The
انا اقول لها.
prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly,
place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil.
شبه اللفتاية.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
ايه ده؟
I need to have a...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
هنزرع ريحان.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
احنا بقينا
I'll
طرش
say.
يا
Nearly
استاذة.
went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
وقت الحصاد. لسه الشغل المزرعة السعيدة ده. ماشي 9 دقايق ونعدي عليكم.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
زراعة على السريع. بقول لك بص مزرعة سعيدة.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark
يا
arts,
ريت
by the way.
الست دي عشان ما خدتش بالي.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's
أنا
really
فينا
good.
أحول.
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
شمتان في
Didn't she
سبيستون.
stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a
يعني
dragon
مفيش حد طايقه
skulls.
خالص
Here
كده.
we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
ايه ده هنرمي ال ملفوف صيني.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
قشطة.
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
ماشي.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
اقعد لملم انت في الحاجات اللي هنا دي. بيض افاعي. ايه ده؟ احنا ماشيين غلط انا عارف. ارجع تاني.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
مدرسة طيب.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
مالك يا مكتئب؟ يلا ما علينا، نكمل طريقنا عادي جدا. كده احنا خدنا الزرع الصيني نرميه يقعد ياكل اللي قدامنا. نطلع على فوق. ليه كده احنا المفروض نطلع بره خالص صح؟ ولا لا؟ أو
Maybe AORUS or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he...
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
من ده؟
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
اوعى تعطس. كفاية كفاية. قلب قلب قلب. الريحة زي الفل. تسلم ايدك يا عمنا. الشيف سليمان منها. ده هيولع الدنيا ده.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive AORUS potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
ماشي.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
جاريس ويزلي. هي عائلة ويزلي كلها ماسكة المدرسة كده؟
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an AORUS potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
يلا يا عم.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that
مسا يا
valuable. Wait until you
مسالم.
see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
ايه الأخبار؟
Remember,
دئب. حلو. 1875 ده 100 سنة بجد. قول 130 سنة كمان. ايه ده؟ ده بيت افاعي ده؟ بيت تعابين؟ والريشة بتاعت الراجل الواد اللي هو عايزها بتاع ويزلي ده؟
potion stations organized and free of clutter.
ريشتك وخرة.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew.
ايه الأخبار
You
يا
should get
سيال؟
back to brewing your AORUS potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's
الأخبار يا برو؟
finished.
ماشي نروح نكلم البروفيسور ده.
Should you chop the kidney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
صارت حاجة بيك. ماشي تحضير الجرعات من الوصفات. استنى يا عم، دي ممكن نحضرها؟
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
هتفرقع؟
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
ايه؟ هتفرقع أكتر؟
Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
ايه ده؟ طب انا مالي انا؟ هو اللي قال لي اجيب له حاجة. الله. يا دي النيلة. نعم.
I brewed an AORUS potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
هستعبط عليه؟ هستعبط عليه؟ ولا بلاش؟ هستعبط عليه.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
ماشي.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that.
مش احنا ممكن بقى نعمل فصل ترافل؟ هتبقى فصل ترافل طويلة دي الغابة هوكسميد. احنا كنا عايزين نروح هوكسميد عشان نبيع حاجات صح؟ مينفعش اروح ولا ايه؟ عايز نطلع بره خالص؟ لا ثانية خلاص هوكسميد اهي. لسه بنتعلم. عايزين بقى نبيع كل الحاجة اللي معانا.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
لا ده مش بيبيع، ده احنا عايزين ترزي تقريبا. ده برضه مش بيبيع اهو، ده اللي بيبيع.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
بص بقى احنا عايزين نعمل ايه؟ انت هتبيع لي ده؟
A pleasure doing business with you.
برضه يا عم بيع يا عم بيع. طبعا انا بعت حاجات مينفعش ابيعها، بس يلا مش مشكلة.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
مش قولي بقى ايه الحاجات اللي معانا بالظبط. لا ثواني. ايوه عايزين ناخد ده وناخد دي وبس على كده. اي حاجة هنا تانية؟ هي الحاجة فين يا؟ هي الحاجة مش بتجيلي ليه؟ هنستهبل بقى صح؟ ثانية كده، فين بتاع اللبس؟ لأ ولا ده الحلاق. اهو ممكن تبقى الحاجة عنده. عايزين حاجاتنا.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you. Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding
Can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Activate.
Why is he dancing?
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
But it hasn't.
Someone so dramatic. Just
Activate.
anyone would think you had
صاروا
an
بدنا
affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Activate.
Oh, please, can't we take
I
these
suspect you
socks
have a
back
sharp
to Mr.
eye for
Hill and get
fashion.
some normal
Be sure to
ones?
stop by
Grown
whenever
socks,
you're
then you
about.
get to choose.
بالعقل
Until then,
بتاعتي
you'll
فين؟
learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
ده عبيط ده ولا ايه؟ حاجتي فين يا ولد؟ ماشي ماشي ماشي، هاتلي يا عم كده خريطة العالم. ماشي. نصبوا عليا في الحاجة بتاعتي. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
حاجتي
Accio.
مينفعش ألمها كده؟ ماشي.
You want to talk of romance? Last time I saw you with a rose was when you stuck your finger on one trying to hide.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
ولا تعالى منك ليه يا؟
Come here, crupmate.
Protego.
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Bingo!
Marvelous!
Incendio! How does that feel?
Levioso.
What are you?
Accio.
واحد لسه فوق.
Accio.
Who looks to the likes of us and thinks we're after
تعالى هجيب.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Accio.
كده خلصنا عليهم بسرعة. وريني كده الحاجة اللي جت لنا دلوقتي. اتنطط فوق. هوبا نط عليها. انا جاي معايا ادوس L2 اكن في لعبه شوتر. لازم اعدي من هوجورتس صح؟ ده احنا هنجري جري. ده احنا هنجري جري.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
600 متر هنجريهم. ايه ده؟ حط النبي. اجري يا عم. مش ده بيت هاجريد صح؟ افتح يا هاجريد، افتح اخويا.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
بس غير واو. ده البيت اللي كان فيه البتاع اللي هو الحيوان ده اللي نزلوا بيه بالسطور وكان نازله دي من فوق. ايوه هي في الفيلم. اه والله هي. استنى كده لما كان الواد هاري والواد ويزلي التانية اللي كانت معاهم دي مش فاكر اسمها ايه، كانوا نازلين يلحقوا البتاع ده، الحيوان ده اللي كان بيطير بيهم.
Revelio.
هنا الباب اللي وراني.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
في كهف تحت؟ ما تقولش. اوه لا 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 لا. بس يبقى ده كده بعدين. ناتي اوناي.
It is good to see you, my friend.
والله والله عايز ارجع. ايه القرف ده؟
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
ايه ده؟
I never thought Ranrock...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
ضربوه على قفاه وخدوا حاجته ومشي.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
نروح نجيب له حاجته المهزأ ده.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
ايه ده اللي هناك ده؟ عناكب؟
Potato! Stupefied! Stupefied! Levioso!
واو.
Cursed fiends.
لاكود. والدها الذي كان من العامة. وده
لوموس ريفيليو.
ايه ده بقى؟ دي المتاهة اللي كان فيها هطلع في الاخر اخد الكاس يعني ولا ايه؟ بعدين بقى انا اتحشرت. والله العظيم. كل ده عشان اخد دي. حلو اوي الكلام ده. وريني بقى النضارة اللي احنا جبناها دي. ايوه. حلوة وجميلة. انا خليك مضحك. يلف يمين. ليو بيبسي. دول خرفان دول مش ميز. في اتنين قدام. تعالى هنا كده.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
علامة استفهام اللي تحت دي.
ريفيليو.
ايه ده فيه؟ هو انا داخل المكان بتاعهم ولا ايه؟ في فوق منه. استنى بقى ايه نخلص عليهم بسرعة. ثواني. ايه المكان ده؟ نخليه بعدين. ايه ده ولا ايه؟
I won't rest until you're dead.
قفشتكوا.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
نجري.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Why am I always on patrol? A waste of my skills. What's that? Who's there?
مفيش حد هنا يا عم.
Nothing. What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. You've been playing it with.
Fatal enchantment.
ايه ده؟
Cards returning to life.
I should have been your death.
ولا خد دي بلح.
Many of you are there.
One less human to worry about. Leviosa.
ايه ده؟ استهدى بالله.
Then for you.
خد دي.
You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. No!
Not quite.
Leviosa.
You won't stop me.
I won't.
That was meant for me.
Leviosa.
خد القصير هلا.
Was that your best? I've been fighting since before you. Your spells glance off of me.
يا ولاد المجانين.
You can't stop us.
يلا يا ابن القوسة. انت قصير انت يلا.
Easily diverted.
ولا. يوهو. ايه دروب فريم. اللعبة دروبت.
Much too slow.
بت امك بقى. طبعا مش يا ولد. انا عايز هيلز.
Always on the defensive.
بس بقى تخيل نهايتك تبقى على ايد دول. خش نجيب اللي جوه. ايه ده؟ شكلك كده مش هنعرف نموت ده. السلام. عم نط يا عم، في ايه يا عم؟ مفيش باركور عندك خالص؟
That was quite something.
سهلة وبسيطة. دول كانوا معروفين. بتعمل ايه دي لا مؤاخذة؟ ايه ده؟ طب ايه؟ تعالي هنا. تعالي هنا بقول. في حاجة تانية تتعمل قبل ما نمشي ونسيب المكان ده؟
Incendio.
أكيد لأ.
Revelio.
طيب احنا كده خلصنا من المكان ده، نمشي بقى نروح ندي الحاجة للراجل ده. يخرب بيته، انا كنت فاكرهم سهلين طلعوا صعبين. تخيل حاجة قد كده تقتلك، حاجة قد كده تقتلك. يا ساتر.
Eight legs is simply too many. Accio. Incendio.
10 ثواني؟ لازم نسيبه في طيران 10 ثواني؟ حصل أحلام العصر. في حاجة ظهرت بس يلا مش مهم، احنا عايزين ننجز. نادي النيلة، تعالى تعالى. ولد ولد ولد.
Levioso. Accio.
كل ده ولسه في اول اللعب. امال لو عدينا شويه هتبقى عاملين ازاي كلهم؟ خد يا عم حاجتك اهي، ما تبقاش تضرب على قفاك تاني.
I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
Goblin?
You've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
ومين ما بيحبهمش؟ ماشي نروح كده هنا.
They must have come this way.
طلع بعلم من صوتي؟ طب كده في سايد كويست هناك اهي.
I beseech you for some assistance.
كده ايه؟
Hello. can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
ما ينفعش انزل تحت المايه ولا ايه ده؟ ولا عشان هو انا كل ده كنت بعوم على الشط. وريني كده واحدة تانية. ماشي روح يا عم خلص من
They must have come this way. Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
خلينا نقابل عصيان.
Allow me to
ايه الفرخة ذنبها ايه؟ ايه ده هو اتحول لفرخة؟ اتحول لفرخة؟ ولا ايه ده؟
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
انا حولت الفرخة.
I see you. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body. You haven't been that at all. You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
عايزين التعويذة دي نحول بعض البشر للفراخ. جامدة وحدة الفراخ دي.
I've never been accosted in such a manner and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
لا يا عم مش خرافة.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
اللعبة فيها مهمات كتير قوي. حصل ومش هنسيبهم. هنلعبها كلها.
Even if you already have some.
ايه ده؟ ناخد اي حاجة كده؟
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
البتاعة بتنزل تحت. استنى كده.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
من المتألق.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However,
I now have even more questions.
How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
أنا موافق أقعد أحل فيهم كلهم.
My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
ماشي كده خلصنا المين ستوري كويست. طبعا تحديات مختلفة جوائز مختلفة. ماشي الحاجات دي بيقولك هتبان لو احنا طبعا فكناها هتجيب لنا جوائز بقى وحاجات من دي. نروح نخلص بقى الايه؟
Greetings, young Slytherin.
ايه ده مين ده؟
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
اشمعنى بروفيسور بلاك؟ ربنا يستر. في سمكة ايه ده؟ السمكة دي ولا تسحلية؟ ايه ده؟ فين المين؟ ولا الكويست فين؟ فين الكويست؟ كويست يا غجر. ايوه هو ده.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
مش مطمن. البتاع بتاعتها اهي.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
حاسس ان في خازوق جاي. خليك متأكد ان في خازوق اصلا، مش متبقاش حاسس. انزل اطلع. الله عليك. ربنا يستر ربنا يستر. بس احنا في الامان. ايه ده؟ عصير العلاقة.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
الحمد لله رجعنا بالسلامة. بس ايه عصير
Hello Grace.
بلاش
I followed your bearings on a dive.
اسمي ده مش تمام.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
موجود.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family.
لقينا ايه المحفز لفيتامين عين. عصير
A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
قابليني لو نزلت تاني عشان بس المهم نعديها مش اكتر. فكرني ننزل عشان سواد عيونها. مجنونة رسم. وليه بقى الزعابيط اللي معانا؟ عايزين نبيع شوية من الحاجات دي. النضارة دي من الفيلم يعني، عارفها من الفيلم. دي شكلها حلو دي. نخش نبيع الحاجة اللي معانا دي جوه. كان فينا بياع.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
مقفول؟ لا مش هنا. البروفيسور ده اللي اتسجن واتحبس. هي شبه.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my
Jalal
potion
Semi?
shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you
ورينا
with?
جلو. عصير برضو؟ لا يا عم. عيب.
I'll have
كفاية
no trouble
فيتامين عين
selling
بقى.
this. Thank you.
هنقعد
Hope to see you
نحوش.
again sometime.
سلام جلو. فيتامين ايه؟ ده العصير بتاعه. ماشي. هو الراجل اللي عايزنا ده هو جوه المدرسة ولا فين؟ لا جوه المدرسة. ماشي ممكن ندخل جوه بس. ايوه نعمل فاست ترافل. نعمل فاست ترافل، مش هنجري كل ده الصراحة. بس كده حلو اوي. مين ده الجوبلين القصير اللي عايزنا ده؟ سكروب يعرف عن هذا الكتاب الذي عثرت عليه، هل ينقص شيئا؟ لا يعتقد سكروب انه من الآمن التحدث علنيا. حلو. ورا الكوبري؟ مش عيب بقى.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
ده ما بتتكسرش خالص.
Revelio!
Lumos.
ما بتتكسرش. ايه ده؟ اهي البتاع اهي.
Accio!
يا ابني ما هي فوق اهي. هو ايه لازم اروح اقف عندها يعني ولا طب ثواني كده.
Levioso! Accio! Accio!
طب
Levioso!
ماشي. احنا عايزين نشيل التعويذة دي، نشيلها ازاي؟ ما انا هطلع على البوكس بس هشيل التعويذة. ايوه تعالى كده، تعالى كده. ايوه 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 ايوه. الله ينور يا اسطى. اطلع بقى كده فوق. تانية فوق بس. يجب التوجه لنبات اليقطين. اللي هي تحت دي. ماشي.
I think I know just the place.
طبعا احنا عارفين الحتة دي من انهي فيلم. الحتة اللي هننزلها دي. للأسف يعني المفروض كان ياخد الورقة أصلا من غير ما يطلع على البوكس يعني. بس ماشي ماشي. حصل خير. هو قال ايه عشان نسيت؟ كان ورا جوه صح؟
Revelio!
لا اهي 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 اهي. يجب ان يكون سليزرين الصغير فضوليا للغاية الان. حصل. حافة المياه بالقرب من الارصفة المكسورة.
Down to the water's edge.
عايز ايه بقى؟ ها؟ عايز ايه؟ لسه نروح نكلمه الاول نشوف عايز ايه ده. ايه ما انا كسرتها وهشوفه اهو. اعمل البازل الاول.
Thank you for coming all this way.
ماشي نكلم ده.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
ثانية كده، هو سكروب ده اللي كان بيخدم بلاك الأخير بتاع الفيلم، ولا ده ولا ده واحد تاني؟ بس بيقولك الخدام بيبقى واحد اللي هو ده، فبيفضل مكمل. بص خلينا احنا.
Happy to help.
ولا انت عايز ايه؟
Especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
كانت بتهزر معاه.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
ماشي.
Scrope will wait right.
إذا مش الكهف ده الكهف التاني.
Best of luck finding your pages. And.
طب استنى نحاول نروح نعمل البازل دي يا عم. بص هي فيها علامة نار. حلو. دي علامة نار هنا. نحاول بقى ايه. هي مش كده تمام ولا ايه؟ ما ينفعش تطلع لفوق.
لوموس. أكيو.
طب ايه؟
لوموس. ريفيليو.
ده لازم اولع اللي هنا دي صح؟
انسنديو.
استنى طيب.
أكيو.
تعالي تعالي. يا عم اطلع بقى. ايه ده؟ لا في حاجة تانية يا معلم.
ريفيليو.
انا بحاول اولعها ما فيه.
لوموس. Incendio.
طب ثانية كده اولع دي. طب اولع دي. في حاجة حصلت. طب نجيب دي على دي ونولعها. حلو قوي الكلام ده.
Lumos. Revelio.
مفيش اي حاجة. بس كده.
Lumos.
مفيش حاجة تانية؟ والله؟
Revelio.
انا جاي بس عشان حتة جرافزاية. نرجع تاني. لا علامة نار، يبقى اعمل ايه؟ ولع فيه بس. سهلة وبسيطة. طبعا مش هينفع، لازم نلف حوالينها. ايه ده جبنا ده. ولا هش ولا بزغزغه. لسلق انا بقرب عليا. ايه ده ولا لسانك. لا انا طبعا مش بوصل فيها عشان الليفل بتاعه قليل. بقول لك ايه، خد في وشك. ولا يا لسان امك الطويله دي. سبت لهم الزرع تقوم بالواجب. نط يا اخويا، قوم يا ابن المجنون. اجري
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
يا ابن الكلاب، يا ابن الجزمة، يخرب بيتك. ما متش. ايه ده؟ ايه ده، في حد جوه؟ مكان كنز.
A map. It doesn't appear
شبه
to be
حبنا.
connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Could it be? A visitor?
بص ركب دماغه.
Ooh.
حلوة الحركة دي يا ريتشارد.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her.
ده يعني
Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest.
السكروب ده بقى له
She
قرن
simply
عايش.
rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
بص نطلب منه بالشياكة.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here.
كمان؟
I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
راسك اتقطعت
I think
ازاي؟
I guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
انا هطلع تاني اقابل الحيوانات دي. مش كفايه اللي عملوه فيها من شويه؟ بيدوروا عليا. انا عايز اخلع. مش كان يبقى في مكنسة دلوقتي ولا حاجة نطير بيها؟ يا عم اطلع على ام البتاع يابا يا خينا. ايوه كده يخرب بيت. يلا اطلع يلا يلا اطلع يلا. عايزين نهرب من ناحية تاني، مش عايزين نعوم في المية. المية لعبتهم. ايوه كده. ولا خد يا انا فوقت لك خلاص. هو ما بيضربش ليه؟ ولا هو على لسانك دي. اضرب يا حلوان.
Incendio.
انا يعني مع المكنسة هتحل ازمات كتير. تاني يا عم احنا معناش لبس حلو ولا ابو لسان ولا قرع يا انتوا بقى مش هيجوا معاك ولا قلة الأدب؟ أول واحد مات. يو أنا اللي هموت. بس لا اوعى تقول لي لسانك طويل قوي كده. اول واحد. يو يا عم انا عايز انزل يا عم. يا عم انا مش عارف اعمل ايه يا عم. ولا خد البتاعة دي تتخانق معاكم. علموهم الادب. اضرب كلهم. مات ولا واحد مات.
Incendio.
انا عايش لسه يا عم. سيبني يا عم بقى، انا عايز امشي بقى يا عم.
Incendio.
طب ايه؟
Protego.
انا عارف المفروض اشغل البتاع ده بس مش هتحول فيهم، ده ليفل عالي. سيبني هلا.
Incendio.
لا حطم.
Incendio.
اوعى انا جامدين اوي. بس باي باي يا عم. وضحك ايه بس، احنا عايشين اهو وبقينا زي الفل، مفيش اي حاجة. زنقوني زنق. ده لسه عادي. اطلع ازاي؟ انا عايز اطلع. طب ايه ده؟ انا هعمل فيه ايه ده؟ اديله على قفاه. استنى كده. ضيعت الطوبة اللي كانت حالتنا. يخرب بيتك. بس احنا نحاول ايه؟ نحاول نراوغه ونطلع من ناحية تانية. بس اجري يا معلم واخلع من هنا.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
فخر المنازل. يا ساتر على الزنقة اللي احنا كنا فيها. نطلع فوق يا عم. عايزين نخلص شوية واجبات، تشالنجات يعني.
What do you have in store for me this time?
ما بتتسحبش. طب تعالي طيب. ولا مقصرة فيها. طب ده انا هسحبها ازاي دي؟
Revelio. Accio.
شد شد يا ابني، شد يا. ماشي مش مشكلة، يلا ضغط. نروح بقى فين؟ لا ده الناحية التانية. على طول فاست ترافل كده في السريع.
Off on another adventure, are we?
كده احنا لازم نشتري حاجات بقى اجدد شوية، نهتم شوية بقى بالشخصية دي. في حاجات كتير طبعا ضاعت علينا، مش عارف انا هلاقيها فين ولا فين. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. انا بتنصب عليا. دي الغابة المحرمة. ودي فراخ دي ولا ايه ده؟ ولا نعام؟ اسمها ايه؟ مش نعام، ايه ده؟ هو انت يخرب بيتك. ابعد ابعد يا عم، ابعد يا عم، ابعد يا عم، مش ناقصة يا عم. احنا تقريبا دخلنا مكان غلط. ايه كل الاحمرات اللي على الرادار تحت ده؟ منفع؟ تعالى يا عم نلبسه شوية حاجات. لا
I should come back to this another time.
تعويذ. ماشي. في حاجات تعويذ لازم نتعلمها. يبقى احنا كده ايه، هنأجل البتاع ده، نخلص ايه المشينات التانية. حلو. مثلا ايه، نخش هنا كده. هاتلي هوجورتس. جميل. وهوبا.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
شفت انا قاعد في النص عامل ازاي؟ كلاون قاعد. بص
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
الدمية تعالى نتمرن عليها. وريني كده.
Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
دي جامدة دي. ماشي كده احنا اتعلمنا.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
نشرب بقين قهوة. ننزل على تحت، في سايد كويست تحت.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
عايز ايه؟
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you.
I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
في حد بيولع ورا. والله في حد بيولع ورا.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
يلا جبان.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
جبان. نضحك عليه ولا لك لا لا لا.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you.
أنا ناس طيبة ومحترم.
Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps
عنده
I shall
بطنة
take
في
a look.
دماغه.
Grand.
هتلاقي شرف صنف عالي شوية.
Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
ماشي أنا برا.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
استنى بقى. استنى بقى. احنا عايزين كده ايه مهمات تانية. بس عايزين نعمل دي. نبتدي من تحت لفوق. ثانية احنا ليه هنتعب نفسنا؟ ما احنا نديها فرصة رفع. على طول.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
الواد ده بيفكرني بشخصية الأفلام بتاعت الجزء الأول. أنا عايز سباستيان.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
ما تتمتعش قوي كده. هتاخد على دماغك في الآخر. الدروع الحمراء دي نديها بالنار. حلو. نديها بالنار يبقى نديها بس كده.
Come on.
There goes my way.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio.
ايه ده؟ نعم ولا اي حاجة محوقة فيك.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
هما ما كانوش بيضربوا ليه؟
What to do?
كانوا خايفين مني؟
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
احنا لسه بنسخن.
Nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
متسخنش الولا. ماشي احنا كده خلصنا دي. المشن اللي بعدها ايه؟ برضو اكيد لا، هما حاطينها كده لسبب. ماشي، شبح حبنا. ولا اقول لك سيب دي على جنب. عايز اخلص دي. عايز اخلص دي من ساعة ما بدأتها في الاول خالص امبارح وانا مخلصتهاش، فاحنا ايه ندوس على دي كده وهوب. وريني مين في هوجورتس يا ابني. عامل وجع دماغ. الورقة دي فوق حلو وهنلاقيها دلوقتي. ولو ما لقيتناش يعني مش مشكلة يعني. لا بجد الورقة فين؟ ايه ده؟
Lumos.
اهي خد.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
نروح ناخد الفراشة اللي هنا.
Lumos.
تعالى معايا. نروح نحطها هناك. احنا كده خلصنا ايه؟ خلصنا الحتة اللي هنا دي. خلي ورا عاملة فينا كده. بس كده احنا خلصنا المكان هنا. هقولك لو انت استعملت دي استعمل ايه ده؟ لا ده لسه فيه. اهي. لو سمعت صوت رنة الجرس دي اعرف ان في حاجات. بص ما فيش صوت جرس، في صوت جرس تحت او مش عارف فين. استنى كده، الصوت تحت ولا فوق؟ تقريبا هنا. استنى. يبقى تحت يا معلم. كل ما يبقى في صوت جرس في المنطقة كل ما يبقى في حاجة انت هتجمعها. صوت رنة جرس كده يعني. بص الصوت قريب. هو الصوت هنا. يمكن دي، مش عارف. هو الصوت هنا بالظبط صح؟ الصوت هنا بالظبط.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
مش اكيد دي اللي بتتكلم يعني. ما علينا، مش مشكلة. نروح نخلص المشانية المعفنة المعقدة دي ونمشي. ممكن نريح حبة كده بعد كده نرجع تاني. ايه ده؟
Lumos.
ايه ده؟ ايوه ايه ده؟
Revelio.
Nothing. You should see the charm I've been working on.
اسكتي.
Hello, Cressida.
اسكتي واخرسي. خدي حاجتك اهو.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
شوفش وش امك تاني. هو ده حوض. الحوض ده بقى مش عارف هنعمل فيه ايه. استنى كده. ممكن نعمل له ريبيرو. استنى. لا مفيش حاجة. قال يعني كده مش هيشوفني. ماشي احنا كده خلصنا الحتة دي. النار. طب تصدق ممكن استنى صح نسيت النار دي. استنى بس انك فكرتني. لا ثواني انت بتعمل ايه؟
Incendio.
يا ابن اللعيبة يا محمد ابراهيم جامد والله. الحاجة الوحيدة اللي نسيتها بس عايش. افتح البتاع دي. فيها حاجة بس لعبت النين. منطقي برضه احنا هنا ايه؟ دي شكلها كويس. ماشي احنا نطلع فوق ولا نعمل فين ولا نروح فين ولا نيجي منين؟
Revelio.
ايوه بقى. الباب ده حلو. كانت استنى كده. ده 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. حلو 9 يعني ده 9 وده 9 8 7 6 5 9 و5 14 تبقى دي عايزة 3. 0 1 2 3 روس. كده 3 روس. حلو استنى هتنجح دلوقتي. بص دي 11 حلو ودي 2 يبقى 2 و11 13 21 ناقص 13 تدينا كام بقى؟ دينا 8 صح؟ لا قلت كام؟ 21 كام؟ 13 لا مش 8 ولا 8 يبقى احنا عايزين 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 عنكبوت. تفتكر هي ولا هيبقى شكله وحش؟ مش محتاجة يعني. اوعى.
I think there were another adventure, are we?
But surely those were curdle.
كيفية حل البازلز مع MMKitos. ودوس لايك واستنى كل جديد. بس امبارح كنت بعد من 1 ل10 فمش هيحط لك من 1 ل10 فانت تعملها بقى ايه؟ تشيل 1 تخليها 0 وتطلع 9 ال10 دي تخليها 9 بس. فهي دي هتتحل بالطريقة دي.
I've no doubt the black.
ماشي. احنا كنا هنعمل ايه؟ ماشي المهام. مخبأ في القلعة. القلعة. ماشي. ايه ده؟ ما تقولش انها مش باينة ولا هي في خريطة العالم؟ الساعة كام بفتح اللعبة؟ بعد صلاة العشاء، يعني قول مثلا من الساعة 8 كده او الساعة 7 بتوقيت مصر او الساعة 8 بتوقيت مصر في الوقت ده. احنا عايزين نروح على هناك ولا ايه ده؟ مش هي دي، لا احنا عايزين يا ابن البتاعة دي. تالت علامة من الخريطة. درج يتجه إلى أعلى، فهاتلي الخريطة تاني. تصبح على خير يا برو. احنا شكلنا ممكن نوقف حاليا. احنا دلوقتي بينا ساعتين. الساعة دلوقتي كام؟ لا انا بقول كده تمام بقى. ممكن نكمل بكرة. نكمل بكرة ان شاء الله. هيبقى بدري شوية. بدري شوية ونقعد اكتر كمان. هنوقف على كده. نوقف على كده عشان مش قادر كمان. عايز انام. فانا اسف. انا عايز اطول في اللعب اكتر من كده، بس يعني انا كنت هطلع اصلا الستريم كمان. عملنا 20% اهو من المهمات. عايز ايه؟ حاجه زي الفل اهو. حاجه عظمه وراجعه من الاخر. فبكره ان شاء الله نكمل. هات لي بقى كده السين ده. بكره نكمل. بكره نكمل. بكره نكمل. هحاول كده يعني لو الواحد على العصر كده بدري شويه. بدري قوي بقى. حاول بكره نعملها بدري شويه. يعني لو ما لحقناش بدري هيبقى بعد المغرب ان شاء الله. بعد المغرب، يعني بين المغرب والعشاء يا بعد العشاء. هو الاوقات دي اللي فعلا الستريم حلو. ف سكت لي البتاع ده بس. احنا كده وصلنا لحد نهايه الستريم. مشينا حبة كده حلوين. خلصنا 20% من الكويستات. دي حاجة كويسة الصراحة. اللعبة يعني انبهار. كل ما انبهار بيزيد. يعني ماشي واحدة واحدة فيها. انا كنت عايز اجري فيها بس لا، انا همشي واحدة واحدة فيها. هنشوف كل حاجة. هنستكشف كل حاجة. هنحاول نخلصها بإذن الله 100%، حتى لو عدينا 100 ساعة. فيبقى المحتوى بقى ايه الفترة الجاية كلها هوجورتس ليجاسي. اشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله. الستريم النهارده كان ممتع وكان حلو. كان في حاجات طبعا مضحكه. شكرا لكل الناس اللي بتيجي وبتعمل سبسكرايب وبتدعمنا. شكرا لكل الناس اللي بتعمل لايكات بجد والله. يعني مش عارف اقول لكم ايه. شكرا بجد ليكم كلكم. اشوفكم على خير بكره باذن الله. ستريم هوجورتس ليجاسي او تراث هوجورتس. اشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله. كان معاكم محمد او ميميكيتوس، والسلام عليكم. السلام. تصبحوا على خير. فين الان؟ بس كده. سلام.